Bitcoin price action coming. What's up, guys? This is Crypto Savvy. The Bitcoin update. Looks like we have a little movement, and we're going to get into the charts and check it out.
1, 2, 3, jump!
All right, guys. Looking at the daily Bitcoin. Before I begin, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. And anybody investing or trading in the crypto markets, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research before investing or trading. All right, with that, let's begin. If you haven't already, please click the subscribe button on the right-hand lower corner of the screen and click the thumbs up, which helps with the algorithm. Anyway, let's get into the charts. All right, we're looking at the daily here. We were trapped. Let me get in here, zoom in. Let's see, we were trapped in between this resistance at 3640 and this support around 3560. Looks like we're breaking down out of that. This could wick back up and get back in this trading range. But as of right now, it seems we're breaking down. So let's kind of take a look, try to figure out what's going on here. All right. I hope everybody's having a good weekend this weekend. We've got quite a bit of snow here. Depending on where you're at, you probably know what I'm talking about. So anyways, what we're looking at here, it seems we've dropped out of here. And if I go into the 4 hour, I've drawn a triangle in there, which seem to be looking like a bear flag or a bear pennant. Let's look at this breakout and kind of measure a move from right here and see about what we're looking at. And it looks like that could be the end of that move. It was almost perfect. And a lot of times what we'll see, and there's no guarantees that that's what we're going to see this time, but we'll do a fake out of the triangle and then it'll climb back up and around. We may get right back into this trading area for a little while. And if you look closely, what's going on here, this could possibly do like another Bart Simpson pattern, kind of like we did up here, but in the opposite direction. A lot of times what Bitcoin's been doing a lot is kind of making these diamond patterns for reversals. You see one here. Let me kind of draw it out a little bit for you. Just like right here. Do another one here. If you look close, you can see the diamond patterns. Oh, let's see. Right here was one. And it's not the prettiest pattern, but you can see what I'm talking about. See, as it forms a diamond, and then we usually ends up reversing right there. So anyways, that could possibly be what we're forming now. Let me get into here, get rid of this stuff. You know, we could possibly be seeing a diamond formation here, which I'll draw it out here, and in my next video, probably tomorrow, we'll take a look at it, see what it's looking like. But what we might end up seeing is something like this. I don't know why this keeps backing out on me. But you can kind of see what I'm talking about, which it could be something like this. We may get another big spike up this way to continue this, and it may end up being a big diamond formation, something like this. That's just a possibility, something to watch out for. Like I said, Bitcoin's been doing that quite a bit lately. We've had a few of them. But if this is the case, what we should do is we should see another big wick at some point coming up in this area, and then back down and kind of bounce around in here, and then, you know, a reversal pattern up. Now, that's the more bullish sign. If we look at the more bearish, look at it in a little bit more bearish way, we could be also heading down, and we'll have to look at some points to watch to kind of estimate where we're going down to. Like I said, this measured move right here has already, you know, made it down here. And if we go across, let's put a line across here and see if we matched up with a support line where we landed here. We go right in here, right away, right across, and you'll see there was a pretty good, there was support here, resistance here. We broke through, come back down, and it became resistance again. Broke through it up here. Now it's holding as support again, right at this 3480 range. So if we could stay in here, and we may end up, you know, like I said, either staying in this trading range, and we may stay down in this one now. If you guys are watching this, I strongly suggest you get on TradingView or wherever, and get used to charting and draw these support and resistance lines in, and kind of gives you an idea of what's happening in the market. But I believe, you know, it's very possible we create a diamond pattern here and then shoot back up, and it'll be like another Bart Simpson. But this that I had drawn here was the rising ascending wedge, and this bottom of the wedge was support. Pretty good support here for a while, and then we broke through. So I believe if we do come up in like a Bart pattern, this is probably going to be our resistance area, somewhere in here, or this white old neckline, this resistance right here, which would get us around to somewhere in the $4,050 range is where we want to watch. And we may end up, you know, once we hit that, may get rejected, come back down, and continue on here. But, you know, obviously you can't tell until we get more data coming in. But I wouldn't panic right now. Seeing what's happening here, like I said, I believe this probably could be some sort of a Bart pattern forming, and we continue up and kind of erase this move right here. But that's not to say we continue up. Then we got this resistance, this yellow resistance here, and this white resistance here, where they meet right around the 4,050 area. That's going to be our big point of resistance if we break up from here. Now, if we continue down, our next support is going to be around the $3,300 range, right in here. If we break through that, obviously our next support is, we draw a line here of where the bottom of this was when we started this reversal, right around 3127 area is going to be another support area. And if we break through that, then, you know, we could possibly go down in this 2800 area. But I'm not gonna say anything there about going that low right now until we see what happens here. But this is the area you want to watch, guys, and really see what's going on. If we drop past this 3480 area, I believe our next stop is the 3300 area. So, you know, just wanted to do a quick update today, give you guys a quick update of what to look for, what to watch for. I'm gonna go to my RSI now, the RSIs we were watching, and in the 4 hour, obviously this tried to get back up, and we failed and come back down. This was a channel I was watching for a couple weeks, and said that if we broke down below this bottom of the channel, that it was gonna be a sell-off, and that's exactly what happened. Now we're gonna go into the daily RSI and see what's happening with that. Same thing. Was watching a rising or ascending broadening wedge, and it had broke out, and I was expecting to maybe a shot to try to break back in here, and it didn't happen. We're still dropping. So yeah, that's another point to watch. You know, we're looking kind of bearish here. Like I said, I'm not to the point where I think anyone should panic yet. Obviously this is a ugly move down right now, but it's trying to bounce back up. We've got still over a half hour left in this hourly candle, so no telling what's going to happen at this point. Let's go to the 15-minute, see what it looks like there. Again, if you guys would please subscribe, tick the little bell next to the subscription if you want to get notified when I put out videos. Also, if you could give a thumbs up, and that just helps with the algorithm, helps my videos get viewed. I really appreciate it if you guys did that. And if you have any comments, any at all, leave them. Let me know if you like it, dislike it, you know, anything I could do to make the channel better, whatever, whatnot. But anyways, here's the 15-minute, and you know, the same thing I showed you in the 4 hour. If we draw the triangle here coming down like this, you can see we bounced off of this 200 EMA in the 15-minute right here and come back down. And like I said, here we're back down on this support at the 3480 range. Gonna continue drawing this triangle here that we just broke out of. And if we draw it from here and we measure this distance right here, this would show our breakout right down to about the 3420 range. And if we look over, go back into the 4 hour, see if we have any support there, and we do. That's another spot, you know, to look for. We could possibly drop back down into this area. You can see we had some resistance here at that level, so that could become support if we were to drop down here. I'm going to put another line over there just to keep an eye on it, and when we do an updated video, kind of see what happened. Put it right there, get rid of this line. Yeah, but that's where we're at right now. Like I said, you know, this could end up forming a diamond pattern and then, you know, do another BART move up. And if we do that, like I said, these are the resistance areas to watch. This yellow line and then the white one here coming off of the, and I'll zoom out a little bit and show you kind of the big picture of that. Yeah, this is that white resistance line, and let's just I guess see what happens today and try not to panic. And I guess that's it for now. I will probably be doing a update of Litecoin next, and I'll be posting this, so look for that video if you follow Litecoin. I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget, thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want to. Thanks. Appreciate it.